Ooh wee, what's going on YouTube? What a busy weekend. Ooh, I got something in my throat right here. It's itchy and sore, so I don't know what the hell it could be. Guess I'm getting a sore throat or something. Anyhow, uh, yesterday I had to go and well, it's been a busy week. Let's put it that way. Busy later or mid to later week than no, I still got this damn bracelet on my foot. On my foot, on my hand. So it was collect a con Saturday um, at the Edison Expo, which is first time I went there was when I used to go to Bardner's live auctions. He's a piece of shit. That's a whole different story. I'll leave that as that. So last week I missed the one in the one I wanted to go to too because I wanted to meet the cast of Police Academy. Unfortunately, I missed out on that. Hopefully, I get a chance to meet was it G.W. Bailey, the one who played Captain Harris. I love that guy. I love him, man. And of course, my man Mahoney. Those are the two. Those are my two favorite. I always wanted to meet. Oh, and Proctor. Proctor, where is Proctor? Come in, sir. Always wanted to meet Proctor, Captain Harris, Mahoney, Jonesy, Hightower, of course, but God rest Bubba Smith Soul, and of course my boy Eugene Tackleberry. That's affirmative. Yeah, I mean I like almost all the characters, so I really wanted to meet the whole cast of the original. Oh, excuse me. So outside of that, today I, like a little over a month ago, about a month or so, I went with Fam, Eric, and Alex to Westchester, to the Westchester something place. And we got some stuff. I think this is all three of us second or so time meeting Larry Hama. I'm surprised I said it right because normally I call him Harry Lama. But yeah, really, really nice guy, down to earth, real cool. He actually slipped me something. I'm not gonna disclose that. Real cool guy though, and yeah, that was pretty dope. And I got my Snake Eyes mask and sword signed by him, and it's ironic because I don't know if either one of the three of us verbally mentioned it or if I was just thinking it. And I was like, damn, this would be cool to get this shit signed by Ray Park. I think Alex or Eric said something, and or maybe I did, and or maybe it just was in my mind. I don't remember, but a couple days ago, was it for Fam Eric, I would have forgot that the show was today, because he put it in my head, and then yesterday he drilled it in my head again. So I was lucky enough to go. And I got some stuff signed by Peter Cullen and of course Ray Park. I didn't get no 8x10s or nothing from Peter Cullen. The young lady that was asking you how many for like was doing the price and the money, she was okay, nonchalant but okay. The other lady, I don't know if that was Peter's wife or whatnot. She was like real nice. She was cool, but the other guy in the blue shirt today, he was an asshole. Like I was about ready to put my foot not only down his throat, but I had to like kind of like put him in his place a little bit because I had a lot of shit on the table. I mean, come on, I had the RoboSyn Optimus Prime transforming Trella, the transforming Optimus. A lot of people were taking their transforming Optimus is there. I was the only person that still had it sealed in the box. Everybody else was taking just the trailer. I mean, the Optimus. Nobody had the trailer except me, and I had both. And everybody was oohing and eyeing over everything I had because I had a cart full of craziness. And so I had, and I had to like cut the shipping box open to bring the boxes out. So I just had him sign the boxes, and I had PSA authenticate authenticate them. Then I put them both back in their brown shippers. Because my plan was to sell those. I had my Panamanian boy and another dude I was trying to get, and I told them both. One dude I told him 1650. My Panamanian homie I told him 1500, and they both hesitated on it, which was stupid. And then I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna meet this guy anyway. I'll just take them both and get them fucking autographed, and I'll get the box autographed and stuff like that, and it'll be autographed and PSA'd. So if somebody wants to, if whoever buys it, if they want to cut it open and play around with it, then put it back in the box and sell it, like that, they can do so as well, because it'll be PSA'd on the box instead of just a figure. I mean, it didn't make no sense for me to, take the Trella and the Optimus out of the manufacturer's box. I'll just take them out the shipper and call it a day. Now I'll probably ask triple. Not triple, but I'll probably ask like almost double, maybe 2,500 or something like that. If somebody wants it, they want it. If they don't, who gives a fuck? I mean, it's Peter Cullen. What are the chances of you coming across him again and or getting something signed by him and PSA? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I spent almost 5 hours in line. You figure about almost 2 hours in line outside getting in, and then another basically almost 3 hours waiting to see him. Then another hour and a half or so seeing Ray Park, which is a better experience. I mean, everybody on the line was cool and talkative. I think more friendly and talkative on Peter Cullen's line versus Ray Park, which is ironic considering, I mean, people are more like not standoffish, not disrespectful, but more quiet. But people were asking me questions because like all the shit I had in my cart, and people were oohing and ahhing, and a lot of people went there with the Lego Optimus Prime to get signed. A lot of people had the Optimus mask, of course, thanks to my oldest son Mike Jr. for the Christmas before last buying him and Megatron's mask. So that was pretty dope. And I got that signed. So it was a lot of shit. But anyway, getting back to this Neanderthal and the blue shirt. So I wouldn't be me or entertain you guys if I didn't have a story or something to say. But, you can't make this shit up. So me and Isaiah was there. And because Peter was there, his people were there, and millions of people on the line, I didn't want to show my blackish and really go at this guy. But I kind of went at him a little bit. And the reason being is because, first of all, I spent more money than anybody that was in front of me. Even the girl was like, wow, she said, wow, you're the first one to spend this kind of money. And I said, well, hey, he's Peter. And she said, I understand that, but they wouldn't give no deals. I asked, of course I asked him. I'm like, come on, man, I'm getting 8 items signed, and then I found out that they were doing, he was doing, a photo with the autograph picture. Now this stupid little bitch didn't tell me that. I found out after I was ready in what's it call's line, but I was so pissed off because the guy in a blue shirt, I didn't want to even make a scene or go back, and because I was pissed off about that. And with the money I spent, it should have been a better experience. Now see, it doesn't matter how, sometimes you can have a nasty guest or star and that could fuck up your experience, but have a good experience with the people. You know what I'm saying? But then you can have a good experience with the star and a fucked up experience with the people. Either way, it's not a good thing. You want to have a good experience for the whole transaction. Especially if you're spending your money, your time to go see these people. And you're spending, time you can't get back on the line. Your fans is what make you who you are. You understand? I understand Peter Cullen is still relevant because, come on. He's still alive. He does the voice of one of the most loved fucking Transformer known. And, he still does the movies. What was the last movie he did? I didn't see the last one. Dinobots or whatever the fuck it was. Beast Wars or something. But he still does the Optimus voice. And he was a nice guy. Basically him and the older lady were cool. The young girl, she was little. And then I realized that they're the ones that can handle and do things. So she could have did a little better. But I understand she was looking out for his best interest. So I can't really say anything about that. But I am mad at the fact that I did ask her, and then I found out from other people on the line that, oh yeah, I only paid $60. They got the 8x10 with the fucking photo. This bitch charged me for the photo alone, then turned around and charged me $80 per figure because him and Ray Park, I guess everybody was doing that, where If you had something of theirs, they would charge you 60. But if you were, if you brought something, it was 80. Which I got no problem. I mean, come on. I was paying fucking Mark Hamill 300 a signature, Stan Lee 100 a signature for shit. You understand? Not that they're more relevant. I mean, you like who you like. I don't think anybody made less than $15,000-$20,000 today, and I'm talking about any voice actor or actor. I don't think anybody made less than 20 grand today. No fucking way. Especially the anime guys. Any and everybody that was in anime probably walked out of it with 40, 50 grand. I don't like looking at nobody's pockets, but again, I think listen, nobody made less than $20,000. No way. No fucking way. Peter had to make about 60 or 70. Had to. You know what I'm saying? Because, the line was crazy. And then we were all the way by building 3 at 97 Sunfield. If anybody ever been to the Edison Expo, I know that place in and out because, like I said, I did Barnes auctions. I did the Edison Toy Show with that asshole Eric, the toy promoter from Woodbridge, I think twice. I was there. And, I've been going there for years, so I know that place in and out, the whole thing. That's why when everybody was going the Sunfield route and it was like a lot of cars, I just made a quick U-turn, went back around, zigzag around the building, found parking right there. And, I let Isaiah out and say, yo, follow the back of the line for me and just do what you did. Find a spot. He did that. Then, the Filipino bomber, Lee Lin from, I think he's from Philly, but he sells and he walks around in Columbus sometimes too. He also does toy shows with Hospital Matt. We all know him, love him. Dino Dan, along with Star Wars Mike and Kenny. He's also real good friends and cool with Nazar, aka Nostalgic from YouTube too. We're all cool with each other. And so he was there. So him and his brother, I was there. So I let them come in with me. Let them get in line with me. That's what you do. And it was pretty cool. They helped Isaiah out, helped me out, because I had it was funny though. But anyway, we all got in. And when me and Isaiah was leaving, we were leaving like after 2, almost 3 o'clock. And the line was like exactly, when we were leaving, people were still coming. And I was like, holy shit. And I'm like, dude, that's crazy. These people not going to get in until about 5 o'clock. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people had to be turned away. Because I don't know. I think the show was like, it was mainly people going there for autographs and PSA stuff and cards, because there wasn't that many toy people there. They had one guy that they had some G.I. Joe stuff, but the prices were a little high for what I wanted to spend on it. And I'm like, everything these guys had, which wasn't bad, I'm pretty confident I can get in other toy shows cheaper, and especially in Columbus and other flea markets, I can get, that stuff I can get real cheap. I can get it. May not get it all the time, but I'll come across it, and I'm pretty sure I can get it for a lot cheaper than what they were selling it for. But anyway, that's what I did. I spent almost, I ain't gonna say what I spent, but it was crazy. It was $100 just to get in. 50 for me and 50 for Isaiah, and then everything with Peter Cullen. The only thing that was $60 was his photo, which should have came with an 8x10 like everybody else got, but whatever. The girl fucked me over on that, and I had to pay $80 per signature. It didn't matter what it was. I think they could have did a deal. I think if he was there, if he was like not on the other end, and he saw and understood that, I think he would have did better. Ray Park, whole different story. I'm not gonna go into details, but it was dope. I was very shocked. Even I don't know if that's his handler or whatever, but even she was like, "Wow, that's a first." And he appreciates and respects MOS people. That's all I'm gonna say. And I insisted on paying for something. I'm just gonna leave it as that. But anyway, going back to this jackass in the blue shirt. So again, I had both the Robosin Hasbro Optimus Trailer and him. Two boxes, and of course the Trailer box is huge. I mean, it's a bigger box, and you know you got to take this out, finagle it, and all that. So I had both of those. I had the Optimus helmet. I had a brand new sealed Transformers Monopoly that I got thrifting for like $7, $8. And I was gonna get my vintage Transformer boxes autographed, but they kind of beat up. So I was like, you know what? I'll just get the trailers, PS8 and stuff. That's all, and that's what I did. So yeah, and that guy in the blue shirt just kind of really fucked up my experience. So I told him, I was like, yo, like, he's like, oh, we can't get all that. I said, my man, check this out, yo, you need to calm down, man. That's all I told him. I said, you need to calm down. At the end of the day, I had to pay for each item, and I'm paying for a photo. I would like my stuff done the way I want it done. If anybody's gonna have something to say, it should be Peter, not you. So Peter didn't say nothing. He just sat there. He was very, he wasn't standoffish. I took photos with me and him and Isaiah, and that was it. I can't say if he appreciated or didn't appreciate what the guy was trying to do or say, but he was like very like arrogant and asshole-ish. And I kind of put him in his place without being me, which, and I was just trying to do that to keep from embarrassing myself, Isaiah, or making a scene. Cause anyway, let's get to it, right? So, oh well, I got stuff everywhere. So, and then on top of that, after Peter, I went over to Ray Park's line, and et cetera, et cetera. And I got a lot of stuff done. So it cost me a lot of money. Let's put it this way. With what I spent on both and getting in, I could have basically bought a Prime 1 statue. Because $80 a signature, and then $10 each piece to be PSA. Now PSA, I found out that they no longer do the stickers and the card. They used to give you a little card that accompanies the sticker. They don't do that anymore. They just put the sticker on the item, and that's it. Because I was like, oh, where's my cards? They say, nah, we don't do that no more. I was like, oh, what? Y'all don't do that no more. They like, nah. I was like, okay, whatever. So anyway, let's get to it. So since this is right here, actually I can leave that because it's right there by itself. So here we got this. A lot of people brought their boxes, but if you put your stuff in bags like this and you take care of it pretty good, it'll be all right. Because my cart was full. So obviously here in the front, you got my man Larry Hama right there, and then right here to the side, it says Yo Joe right there. So you got Ray Park's signature there. So yeah, so that's pretty dope. I like how he did that. He matched it in silver. It was just dope. I mean, I would have preferred if he did it right over Larry, but whatever. At the end of the day, I got both main people done. And so I have Snake Eyes, and then right here in the back, you see PSA. So that's how they doing it now. All right. So speaking of that, I have this 3-0, right? This 3-0 G.I. Joe Snake Eyes 1/6 scale collectible figura. And I left the figure at home. So I obviously, as you see here, this is signed by Ray Park, and it's PS8. As you can see, the sticker right here. So this figure didn't come with a stand, but I do have like a true type Hot Toys stand that I have him on. So I did have Ray Park do the same thing on that stand. So that way, I have the box and the stand signed, and I did the same thing for my Hot Toys mechanical leg, Darth Maul. So, and here it is. Box not in the best condition, but still in all. As you see right here, you have that red signed by him, and then right here in the bottom, you see the PSA right there. And he did the same thing for the stand. So the stands and the boxes are signed by him. And to start off this, if I can get it out, I gotta hurry up because I gotta try to get a couple of hours of sleep before I head to this spot, to Columbus. And I'm supposed to go to my boy Tony. Man, we supposed to go and run our RC trucks today. Alright. So the first thing I got here, this helmet, as you see, he said, "What do you want me to put?" I said, "Big." Right. I said, "Big, wherever you want." And he put it right at the forehead. So you got, Ray Park as Darth Maul, and right there on the side, you see the PSA sticker as well. So from now on, whenever I see a Star Wars person, I'm gonna have this thing decorated. Then I'll try to find another helmet. And I have the Luke Skywalker one, so hopefully I can meet Mark Hamill again and get it signed. But I'm not really looking forward to paying $300 for a signature, because that's a little fucking nuts. When I feel that Stan Lee only charged $100 when he started at $20. Mark Hamill is a little crazy with that price. I mean, I understand he give you his own certificate of authenticity with a sticker, but that's still crazy. And then here we got Peter Cullen, as you see right there on the side. Thanks to my son buying this helmet for me. And of course, this PS8. I was gonna take the box of him too, but I kind of figured, what if they do charge per piece? That'd been another $80. So I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, the piece itself is signed. I'm cool with that. Action figures are a little different because you don't want the person to really sign on an action figure. But if they can sign something on that figure and it goes with it, that's perfect enough. And this is pretty dope because, again, it's PS8 and Hasbro is my favorite toy line. Well, not anymore, because they got dumbasses running the place. But that's a whole different story. And yeah, that's that. I don't know what the hell that is. All right, so we got that. And speaking of Snake Eyes and whatnot, this was done by Harry Lama. I said it again, Harry Lama, by Larry Hama. And then right here, you got to Mike, Yo Joe. And it says here, Ray Park, blah, blah, blah. And you got the PSA right there. So, again, this is another piece along with the Snake Eyes helmet. I was going to get signed, but I was like, you know what? Why sign it? Why sign the boxes? I don't need every box signed. The action figures are different because they're action figures, so it makes sense to do like the box and the stand if they have one. You know what I mean? It just makes sense. Alright, so moving on. Back to Peter Cullen again. Whoa! Almost forgot. Almost made a mess, y'all. So let's get to this first before I destroy it. I gotta find a nameplate. I know it fell off, but I have it. So this Darth Maul I did buy like 2 or 3 years ago from this dude from the Bronx. We met on 34th Street. And as you see, PS8 and signed by Ray Park. So I'll put my Darth Maul back on this. I do want to do the same thing with Emily Swallows with the and of course the other thing must have fell somewhere. Isaiah never does anything right. I have another stand for the 3-0 Snake Eyes. It's here somewhere. And then here we got the Lego Transformer signed by Peter Cullen with PSA right there in that corner. So that's pretty badass. I mean, sometimes, like now the way it is with stuff, you just never know who you're gonna meet. I mean, you always want to meet somebody dope, but back in the, you just never think you're gonna meet these people. Because sometimes you see famous people walking in the street, and 9 out of 10 they're never gonna do a selfie or take a picture. Half of them won't even say hi to you because they're not in a controlled environment where they want to. And then most of the time they act kind of standoffish because they really don't want to be around people at that particular moment because they don't want to be mobbed or robbed or begged for money or whatever. A lot of them are not really that nice in the streets anyway. And then here, this is the one, the Monopoly Transformers, more than meets the eye. Peter Cullen's signature right here, if I can get that glare done. Should have had him do that in red. And then right here you got the PSA sticker on it. I gotta really take care of this because obviously, once this plastic peels, that can fuck this thing up. So I gotta be very careful with that because I really don't want that to get messed up. Once that peels and starts to rip, that kind of screws that thing up. Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out because Isaiah, I don't know. This kid, man. Sometimes I can kill him. Still got these damn battle beasts. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. I gotta start finding these G.I. Joe parts and stuff. So I don't know where the other stand is, but I will find it, hopefully. Oh, it might be in here, actually. I don't know where the pictures are. We got pictures. I'm gonna try to find them. If not, I'm gonna call Isaiah because I want to show you guys the fake pictures. But yeah, these are my boxes. The boxes aren't in the greatest condition, but I will show it to you. And a lot of people got their original Optimus signed. I didn't do so because these boxes are pretty beat up. I mean, one box is better than the other when it comes to. It does have the what's it called here, but look at this. It was like, what was the point? Box is beat up. I mean, even if the box was in a little better condition, it would make sense. So I shouldn't have brought the boxes. The more I thought about it, I was like, why did I do that? So this trailer's in here, but you see the box. This box has the flaps and everything, but it's missing the what's it called. So I do have the things in here, the trailers, and I have a picture. And I wanted to get a picture just to have it. And this asshole in the blue was acting like an asshole. So he was kind of pissing me the fuck off. I was about to put him in this fucking place for real. So here Peter signed it in two different. He did it. I guess he used two different markers. There you have that, and it's PSA. You see the stickers there. Both of them have it. So I'm gonna leave this stuff tonight because I don't want to rush putting it away. Because you know how it is. Sometimes you get tired, you rush putting stuff away. Stuff gets messed up. So I am not too sure where Isaiah put the pictures. I should call his little ass and ask him because I am a little agitated right now. Hold on a second. I gotta find that other plate.
Hello?
Yeah, where'd you put those pictures at?
They should be in like a bag or something.
They're not in a bag. I think you took them out. Dude, chill out or I'll make you get off that fucking computer, bro. This fucking kid, man. You know, when I was a kid and I said, "Oh my God," my mother would have been had a fucking broom or something right at my fucking head. These kids don't know what they. What the hell? Oh, these guys! What the fuck? Maybe it fell off. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yo, these guys, they owe me money. I'm gonna have to try to go back tomorrow and have PSA because they forgot this. They forgot to put a sticker on this. That's a little fucked up, but they were doing so much and playing around so fucking much they wasn't paying attention either. But anyway, you have this. This is signed. I mean, he should have this in silver or something like that. I don't really like that red he went with, but it is PSA and signed by him. I don't know if he signed the inside. No, he didn't sign the inside, but you know, it's still PSA. And this is signed. The movie is signed by Peter Cullen, but and I know inside here he signed. And I think the guy in the blue shirt got mad at the lady because there was 2 signatures on this, but they fucked it up. They didn't ask me where it was, and I wasn't gonna pay for 2 signatures because I was like, no, I want to sign on the outside. I want to sign on the outside because at that point, the guy, the older white dude in the blue shirt, was kind of pissing me off. When Isaiah's saying, I don't know what he's saying. I'm trying to find where the pictures are and stuff, and he's kind of like pissing me off right now because. I should tell him to get off the computer. Go to sleep. Because I am a little ticked off at him. And I think he dropped, because I had the stuff in this bag. I think he dropped it because he was too busy. So, give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back after I chew this motherfucker out. Yeah. Alright, y'all. I still can't find that other stand. I gotta figure out where it is or where this asshole put it. And I'm kind of pissed off at him. And he was about to get hands put on him because he not because of I don't have to explain parenting or explaining my actions toward my child to any of y'all. But when I was a kid, you did what you was told. You was told something once, and you did what the fuck you was told. And if you had any attitude or whatever, you got hands put on you. That's how it was that I was growing up. I'm not that kind of parent. It has nothing to do with times change. I'm just not that kind of parent. But if I have to put my hands on you, I will put my hands on you. Not saying I did, because I didn't, but I just made him turn that fucking computer and off and stuff. So he had the stuff in my bedroom. So there was more than this. There was like four or five pictures. One he actually gave to Isaiah, and I had 3 because here they are. Whoa. Okay, so here they are here. So you got Ray Park there, and this PSA. You got that one. Then this one he put to Isaiah. Then you got this one to Mike Sr. Pretty dope. For him to be a Sith Lord, really nice guy. He took control of what was going on, unlike Peter Cullen. You know, like the girl, she was a little too greedy and like standoffish a little. And the older lady, she was kind of cool, but she was all over the place. Like, she was trying to do everything, and I think that was agitating them too. Peter was more like Stan Lee. He was just sitting there. It kind of reminded me of, remember in Space Jam when they actually did that little thing with Michael Jordan when, right before the bet, the Monstars boss was like, well, if you lose, you're gonna be a slave and you gotta sign autographs and play basketball and let all the kids win, etc., etc., etc. That just went to my head when he was sitting there. I mean, he was smiling, but again, even Isaiah said it. His experience wasn't as good as Ray Park's. But this is I like this stand. As he's got Darth Maul and Snake Eyes, so that's pretty dope. So, and they're all PS8. So these, I mean, I got charged, but they forgot to do the whatchamacallit. So you got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. Why I'm seeing 17? And I paid for 19 items. So I think something. Again, let me try this again. You got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 3 items a minute. Oh, then the 2 downstairs. So the 2 RoboSins will be 18. Yep. So yeah, I paid for 19s, but the Transformer they forgot the PSA. So if I get a chance tomorrow, I'm gonna go back there tomorrow because I paid $10 and this shit should be PSA. And I'm like, yo, you guys charged me yesterday, and somebody screwed up, and y'all forgot to put the whatchamacallit on this. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there tomorrow and just tell them. I'm gonna go there and where's that thing at? I'm just gonna walk right up in there and be like, yo, listen. So I'm gonna take this back with me tomorrow because they forgot. I'm gonna say, y'all remember me from yesterday? Y'all charged me $190 for 19 items, and y'all forgot to PSA this. So yeah, so that's my experience. But anyway, y'all, that's everything. And I'll catch y'all later because I gotta get ready to go to sleep. I get ready to try to go to Columbus tomorrow and see what I can find. If I'm not beat to the punch by all the other heathens. Peace.